Hey, shalom, welcome back to the channel. Our temperatures dropped by 20 degrees since yesterday, and so I'm wearing my hair down because I can, because I'm not stinking hot right now. And I thought y'all deserved sort of a update on what's actually going on with us. I know I've intimated that we're very busy all the time, and we are. So I'm nursing my back. Something here, something I do, and I'm not sure if it's a combination of the ATV and leaning over to chop weeds or what, makes my back very, very hinky. So I'm trying to get things done without throwing it out completely. I don't want to have to go to the chiropractor, but the last time my back was out, that's what we ended up doing. We did a combination of going to the emergency room and to a chiropractor, and the emergency room doctors were able to give me meds, just basically pain meds and anti-inflammatory meds. And then the chiropractor, of course, adjusted my back. So I'm trying to not push it so much that I need that, but also try to get things done. And we still have, I know I made a video this spring about this weed because I had killed everyone I'd seen and I didn't see anymore. And then summer came and here it is again. It's all over the place. And the problem with that weed is it kills everything in the area around it too. It's not just that it grows a lot, because it does. This spring I didn't see any of it in that pasture, and yet it's full of it. And I think the flooding in the spring brought it down the mountain, seeds from the plants up top. So we've been working on eradicating it up top, and then that's one of the last really big patches down here that needs working on. So I'm still doing that. It's been a pretty good summer, even though it's been really, really hot and dry during parts of it. As far as homesteading, I had several hens go broody and hatch chicks, which for some people, oh, isn't that cute? Aren't chicks really cute? But it's also a sustainability thing. If you have hens that will hatch you more hens, then you can start to count on having chicken for meals. And around here, what we normally do is eat the roosters, not the hens. And also the eggs, of course. It's sustainability, right? It's creating protein sources that you can have over time. So we've got, I don't know, somewhere around 20 chicks, which to a commercial operation, that's nothing. You know, they deal with thousands and thousands of chickens and eggs and millions of all that. But when it's a homestead, you don't always need as much as a commercial operation would produce. And also, you've got to be able to feed them all. And if you're looking at a sustainable homestead, your homestead has to create enough food to feed them all. And so, oh, hang on. Suka, something going on? She's got her ears and her nose, ears up and her nose down. And she and my other dog are very familiar with the concept of raccoons. What is it? Good girl. So that went on with the chickens this summer. We did try to propagate ducks and no success again. And another duck has bumblefoot. I'm going to have to take care of that later. That's to be expected too, because right now where they're being housed, the ground is very hard. I can't see. I've got the camera reversed, but the gravel on the road is flint. It's very hard. And so it's hard on their feet. They get little nicks in the feet, and then their feet get infected. And I knew that would probably happen, but it's just a price to pay for moving them down where there was enough water for them. And now I'm back at the orchard, and we've had a rain. I got 2 bigger trash cans for catching rain. And so they're what, about a quarter to a third full, which is um, probably 30, 40 gallons between the 2 of them. But it's supposed to keep raining for a while. So those will probably end up getting full. And then, as you guys know, I also catch rain in this IBC tote with my little setup there, and I pour the water from these various containers into the IBC tote because I caught almost 275 gallons of water in the spring, and then in that dry time I used all that water here in the orchard, which finally is greening back up. Another update, because I want to be honest with you guys. I don't want to let you think, oh yeah, they've produced so much food, I can't produce enough food, la la la. No, reality happens. The blackberry bushes I showed you were attacked by the drought and the bugs, and a lot of the vines, oh, I should let the chickens out. A lot of the vines died. I made 1 batch of blackberry jam from all our blackberries because we also had a family emergency this June, and so we were not able to collect as much. There's a couple of our chicks from this summer. They're part of the 20. These sort of larger chicks, they're a couple months old now, so they're getting to look a whole lot more like chickens and less like little chicks. That's the youngest one, that brown one. And as cute as they are, I have to also look at them and know some of them are going to be roosters and we're going to be eating them. So I can't get all, oh my gosh, chicks, oh la la la, because they are also food and producing food for us. And here in the little shelter I built for myself, I haven't finished it yet. I need to put the metal siding on it, which I have, and then I need to build the shelves. But then summer came, it got so hot, and I'm putting this on the feed because there's a squirrel who's figured out there's feed in here and comes down here and helps itself. Oh, so I was going to show you, before I get that feed out for them, the pear tree had so many pears on it in the springtime. And the peach trees did too. But we have a particular mold here that attacks the peaches. And so we've been trying different things to deal with that, not chemical, because the chemicals used to stop it, is bad for ducks. And so trying to do it without that chemical, the peaches, most of them rotted, as you guys know, but 3 of them were normal because my daughter figured out if we cut most of the leaves and branches back when the fruit's there, then the mold can't get on the fruit. And then the crows ate the last 3. So then I ordered these bags. They're fruit bags, and they're very lightweight. Some kind of nylon mesh, no doubt. And I've managed to save some of the pears on this tree because this tree does produce pears. It also is really happy to grow a lot of the water spouts, and it needs to be trimmed. And I did trim, but there's still so many more water spouts out there. This tree does a great job producing. There were tons of pears on here, but between the freeze we had, high winds, a bad storm, a lot of the fruit was lost. So I bagged what's left, and it's continuing to grow. And with this rain, those will probably get bigger. And I bagged them because the deer come. As soon as these things are ripe, they can smell them, and they come and they eat all the pears. That's what happened to those pears last year. So this year, I've bagged them, and hopefully I can save them from being eaten, and I will be able to enjoy some of the fruit from my own orchard. Okay, yeah, so that's been going on with us. And then various and sundry things with the congregation, with our family. We've just been doing the things. So that's what has been happening this summer. I had so many other things planned to talk to you about in my mind, and then when I get here and I'm around stuff I have to do, the chores and everything, so much of it slips. And then I remember it later, and I'm not in the mood, or I'm too tired to actually do a video on it. So there's the update. That's probably enough for now. Hopefully live stream soon. All right, shalom.